Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the crashing in cutscenes in The Last of Us has been fixed. If you do have access to LukeFZ's latest version of his mod 0.7.6, you definitely want to install that into your game. So go to FSR2, FSR3-220-1, just copy these files, and then just go to wherever your The Last of Us is saved on your hard drive, and then just simply paste in the game, and then it's as simple as that, and we're going to launch the game. So what I'm going to do is, obviously I've done a bit of talking, I've done a bit of capture on my desktop. I'm going to switch over to GeForce Experience. I'm going to go to two scenes where no matter what it did, it was always crashing, just to show you that the crashing has been fixed. So I'll catch you in a sec. Let me just show you. There are two scenes where my game was crashing non-stop. It was outskirts. So let me just load this quickly. It was as you walk through climb through the bus, and then the security guards catch you and they hit Joel on his head with a gun. As soon as that happened, the game would crash. And then there's also another scene just after Ellie and Joel see the giraffes as they're making their way to the Pittsburgh hospital. I can't remember what it's called. As soon as the dialogue starts, it would freeze on Joel's face. But I'll just show you quickly that now with the latest version of the mod, there's no extra tweaks you have to do. You can just play through the cutscenes. There's not going to be crashes. It's great. So where am I now? Okay, so there is still a little bit of ghosting on the HUD, but I mean, so what? At least you're making progress in terms of crashes. I can really deal with some HUD flickering as opposed to crashing all the time. Okay. And so you see that bus that the security guards are walking on now. As soon as I walk through that bus, that cutscene would always crash the game as the one security guard hits Joel on the head with the gun. So I'm just going to show you now. You don't need to do any extra tweaks. 0.7.6 fixes the cutscene crashes. So let me just show you quickly. Let's just run to get there ASAP so you can see the cutscenes have been fixed. And I must say, it feels like there's a couple of extra FPS as well with the frame generation now at the moment. So look at it, this is as the gun hits Joel's head, this is where my game would always crash. And as you can see, we've got frame generation active and there's no crashes. Happy freaking days. So let me just go to a different section. I know this video is going to be a bit longer than it needs to be, but let me just show you quickly the other scene where I would experience these crashes. Well, from the save files that I actually have. Right, and that brings us to the second part, or the second scene from my save files where there would be a crash. As you can see, I've got frames being generated here. This is much better than normal FPS I would be getting. But as soon as I went to Ellie over here and I activated this cutscene, as soon as she finished talking and then Joel looks up, the game would crash. And as you can see here, it plays through the cutscene and the game doesn't crash. LukeFZ, you freaking genius. Guys, so definitely update the latest FSR3 mod to 0.7.6. Place the files of 220 into The Last of Us, and I'm going to do a video on Uncharted now as well, because I've actually tested that and it actually fixes the cutscenes in Uncharted as well. It probably fixes the cutscenes in most games. Quite exciting. Have a good one. Chat to you later. Cheers.